And church talk has declined over the past few years, and that's had some impact on our pledges. As a result, as the year unfolds, the vestry will need to consider some budget priorities and staff organization as we look forward. As senior warden, I've gained insight into the talent and dedication of our staff. They're just incredibly open-hearted and very gifted in their different areas of ministry. I also have had the privilege of witnessing up close the incredible leadership and entrepreneurial spirit of our rector, Dina. Her passions for preaching, teaching, and pastoring, they're so clearly evident to anyone who crosses their path, whether you're a member of the congregation or somebody who happens to come across you. It's just shines out. Many of us love being part of a church family that is open to designing experiences with those who are not yet in the room in mind, in a space where everybody, regardless of their background, can hear the news of Christ's love for them. And I give Dina much of that credit for setting that tone at St. Andrews and trying new ways to widen and deepen our connections. Through programs such as Sacred Ground, the Lenten Supper program, the Tuesday Bible study at Hilda's Place, and successfully submitting a grant application for the Invite, Welcome, Connect position. One of my favorite pieces of art in our home is a shadow box, and it has images, black and white photos, and pieces of jewelry from family that goes back to the 1800s. And for us, it's a symbol of our family's roots. And it reminds me of some of the people who have been branches in our family tree and a bridge to where we are today as a family. Well, nearly 40 years ago, 12 families departed St. Peter's in Ellicott City to sponsor a mission chapel at Union Chapel, or a mission congregation at Union Chapel. Many of us may not know who those folks were, but along with them, we too are a bridge in the history at St. Andrews. In 40 years in church time, it's a blink. And some of the moments that I described from 2019 from St. Andrews, it's just a story and a longer story. Bishop Michael Curry stated, "We were made by a power of love, and our lives are meant to be lived in that love." That's why we're here. So my prayer for St. Andrew's 2020 story is that we continue to be a church in action during Jesus, and that we reflect the love of Christ with an open mind and an open heart as this year in the visioning process unfolds. So in closing, I'd like to thank all of the members of the parish for your generous contributions of time, energy, commitment, prayers. And my family and I have been really grateful to be part of this community. So thank you. Really well here, I think, is hospitality, so let's